Hi, my name is Melanie Albert. I'm the author of A New View of Healthy Eating, and I'm here with spiritualadrenaline.me today. And I'm excited because we're going to be making a unique salad. We're going to be spiralizing some unique vegetables, and then we're going to make a pesto with cashews and basil and some lemon, and it's just like a really refreshing salad. So the first thing that we're going to do is spiralize some vegetables. I know that many people spiralize zucchini. We hear about zucchini all the time, so we will definitely be spiralizing some zucchini. We are going to spiralize a sweet potato, low glycemic load sweet potato with a lot of fiber and nice sweetness. We will spiralize a golden beet. You might also want to spiralize a purple beet. If you like purple beets, they're just a little bit more messy. So today I'm going to spiralize a golden beet. And we are going to spiralize a butternut squash. So if you look at the butternut squash, the seeds are down on the bottom, so I'm actually going to only spiralize the top part where most of the vegetable is. Oops. So we will take the skin off of the squash, and then we have our spiralizer machine here, and we will spiralize the vegetables. So the great thing about this recipe is that we can eat vegetables that many people think, oh, you have to cook them, but we can spiralize the vegetables, we do not cook them, and we can make a really nice raw salad. So I'm going to actually get started with the zucchini. Here's the spiralizer. So what we do, we put the kind of like the wider end of the veggie into the spiralizer. All the spiralizers are a little bit different. We push it together, and then the really key is as you're spiralizing, you want to use your other hand to push it forward to make sure the spirals are coming out. The other thing that's really important, you don't really want like a long vegetable, a long zucchini, or a long sweet potato, or it just makes it too hard, so it won't spiralize easily. So if you're a kid, if you're an adult, if you're a senior, you can definitely have fun spiralizing veggies. So we will put them in our bowl. There's our zucchini. So we're spiralizing the squash. There. This is a winter squash. That looks pretty good. So we have our squash spiralized and our zucchini spiralized so far. And then we will spiralize our sweet potato. It shouldn't be jumping around either. But it'll look pretty in the bowl, right? Spiralize the sweet potato. And the last vegetable that we spiralize will be our golden beet. There. So, we have our spiralized veggies. And now what I'm going to do is make our pesto. The pesto is going to have cashews that were raw that have been soaked overnight in water, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of basil, some lemons, some garlic, and some sea salt. So we're just going to let the spiralized veggies sit for a little bit, and we're going to make the pesto. So now we're going to be making our pesto, and we're going to be using some fresh basil. And wow, if you can get basil grown at the farms, your local farms where you live, it is magnificent. This pesto has so much aromatherapy with the basil, so I would definitely get basil that is fresh as it can be. So we have some basil. We are actually going to use a little bit of lemon, so I will squeeze some lemon into a little bowl. Watching out for the seeds. This one's a pretty juicy lemon. You know, in Arizona, we have lemon and lime and citrus season in January, and that is just like the most incredible time to get citrus. So, and I know in Florida the same thing. If you can get any local citrus, it's pretty amazing. And the aromatherapy, just the beauty of citrus warms my heart every time I use it. So we have our lemon juice. We are going to cut up we're going to cut up a little bit of garlic to add to our pesto. Always garlic. I think that when I prepare my salads and my raw veggies, I think I say this all the time, but garlic goes into just about every single thing I cook. So you might always want to go shopping and have garlic available. One of the things to think about, when you are shopping for food, there are lots of staples that you might have in your house. So for me, I always have garlic, I always have citrus, I always have onions, I always have tomatoes, I always have zucchinis, I always have sweet potatoes. So think about some of the fresh fruits and vegetables that you might always want to have in your pantry. In my book, A New View of Healthy Eating, I actually go through the pantry and the refrigerator, and we talk about all of the different ingredients that we recommend that you have as staples in your house, so that when it's time to cook, it's easy. You have everything that you need. You can go to the farmer's market, buy the extras, but you have the staples available. So we have our garlic. So in this dressing, it's really pretty simple. We have our cashews, our basil, our lemon juice, and our garlic. And what I'm going to do is put it all right into the food processor. So these are raw cashews. They've been soaked probably about 4 hours just in plain water. I drained out the water, and what happens, they get really soft and they get creamy. So you can use cashews instead of dairy, and the pesto gets really creamy. You'll also notice that this pesto does not have any dairy in it. So hopefully when you make this, you'll enjoy the creaminess of it. We put in our basil. We put in our lemon, our citrus, lots of garlic it looks like, and a little bit of sea salt. And I've got to tell you, it just looks beautiful. We will blend it. Oh wow. I wish you could smell the aromatherapy. When you make it at home, have fun with it. So I wish you could smell the aromatherapy. It's incredible. We are going to push the cashews down the side a little bit. So I've blended the cashews, the basil, the garlic, and the lemon, and a little bit of sea salt. And we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil to that. Oh my. This is heavenly to me. It really is. I'm just going to push it down a little bit. I think I'm going to take a taste and see if it looks like it needs anything. So what I like to do when I'm making a dressing or a pesto, something like this, I like to taste it and say, hey, does it need more garlic? Does it need more lemon? Does it need more olive oil? Usually, It's perfect. It is like a really great balance of the acid from the lemon, the creaminess from the cashew, and just the freshness of the basil. It is amazing. I'm going to make a little batch with these spiral veggies. So the veggies get really long, you can see. And we're just going to put some veggies in the bowl. Some of our beets, some of our zucchini, some of our sweet potatoes, some of our squash. And I'm going to put in some pesto. Wow. I mean, seriously, look how fresh that looks already. Incredible. We're going to toss it around with our hands. So if you enjoy cooking mindfully and being present and just enjoying the connection with food, enjoying the connection with nature, all of these vegetables are organic and everything is fresh. The aromatherapy is absolutely beautiful. So enjoy mixing with your hands. I think it's a great way to do that. So I've made one batch of our pesto with our veggies, spiral veggies, kind of like a spaghetti, and there we have it. That's the salad. So enjoy. You know, this is just like a really great New Year's salad, and very, very simple. We've got our healthy fats, we have our veggies, our organic, and it's really pretty at the same time. So enjoy the dish.